If you really want to be fluent in English from yourself at home, I just want to tell you few things that I always follow. And let me remind you one thing. If you really want to improve your English speaking, you have to put a serious effort, you have to put a consistent effort that really help you to improve your English speaking. And if you are doing this day by day, you are improving, and one day you will be fluent while speaking English. I just want to tell you which things I follow every time when I am starting to speak in English and what is the purpose of doing this. I just want to tell you I have started to speak in English that very seriously when I'm started to make a video of English speaking. That is the most initial time when I'm started to take English very seriously, that I have to speak English fluently. So that thing going to be happen was in COVID-19. At the time of COVID-19, that is the initial time when I started to speak in English. You already know that I am a businessman, so that time is lockdown everywhere, so I don't have any work. So what should I do? I thought that I have to improve my English. At the lockdown, I don't have any work, so I thought that I have to improve my English speaking because I really love to speak in English very fluently. So I always try to find ways that how can I improve myself. At the time of lockdown, I have so much time, so I thought that I have to improve my English speaking. So what I did, I try to read books. I just try to read books. So I buy few books, that is four books I buy at the time of COVID-19. And the first book is that The Quick and Easy Way to Effective Speaking by Mr. Dale Carnegie. The second book is How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. The third book that How to Make Money. And fourth book that I have to tell you, that The Alchemist, Paulo Coelho. So four books I always try to read, but I tell you one thing, that I am not a big fan of reading. I don't like to read books. I don't like to read anything in English, but I want to improve my English speaking, so I force myself that I have to read books. That is the only way I can improve my English speaking. So I started to read book. I started to read, but I don't have a good reading habit, so I am feeling very bored in a after one page of reading, so I just stopped. But what I did it very consistently, that I every day I am reading one page at least for the book, because that is a initial step, and that really helped me to make a habit of reading. And I just want to tell you, day by day I am improving. Day by day I have a curiosity that I have to read more books and I have to read more pages, and that really helped me to improve my English speaking. But I tell you before that I am not a big fan of reading, so I just stop myself that I have to read at least one chapter a day after few days of practice reading. So that is the initial stage when I have started to reading, and that really helped me. Second thing what I have done, there whenever I have a time, I just try to listen podcast. Podcast really help me to improve my English speaking. What is podcast? Podcast is totally audio, and you just need to listen. So if you want to listen podcast, you can go in a Google and search podcast. I am talking about a Google podcast, and I love to listen podcast, and the favorite speaker of mine is Mr. Ankur Wariku, and the podcast name is Voice with Variku. It really helped me to improve my English speaking, because whenever I am listen him, I really feel that he is like me, and the way he is speaking, the way he is using vocabulary word, the way is sentence structure, that really helped me to improve my English speaking, because that the listening, I am trying to make a habit of listening and also learning so many vocabulary word while he is speaking. So that really helped me, and I from that now I am still doing the same thing. I love to read books and also listen podcasts. That really helped me to improve my English speaking. Third thing I just want to mention in this video, that I have started to speak from myself. I love to speak English, but that is not going to be happen in an initial stage. No, because I don't like to speak in English much. But I really want that I have to improve my English speaking, and I have to speak English fluently. So I have to put a big effort for learning English. So I am doing the same thing again and again. Initial stage, it is really tough for me. Initial stage, I am not speaking English very fluently. I am not using a vocabulary word. I am not using a sentence very correctly. But I thought that if I am doing the same thing again and again, one day I am going to be perfect. So I am starting to doing the same thing very consistently. I never skip a single day. But after doing things in a consistent way, I am improving. I really like to speak in English. Whenever I have to make a video, first of all, I am so day by day I am improving, and I really like to speak in English. I am enjoying my process because I thought that if I am doing with a consistent way, it really helped me to improve my English speaking. And whenever I am doing the same thing again and again, I really enjoy myself because I build a so much confidence that I can speak fluent English. Because I just want to tell you, fluency does not mean that you have to speak very fast. It takes time. So I know that whenever I am doing to practice these techniques is really going to help me and also improve my English speaking. So I am doing the same thing again and again. But whatever I am doing, that is going to be happen alone. I am not taking anyone help, and I am just doing the same thing at home because I don't have any access to go from somewhere to learn. I am not going to do this, but I have put a serious effort and I am practicing these techniques again and again. And from now, then, and now, I am still doing the same thing, that I am reading books every single day. I love to I love to listen podcasts. I love to speak from myself. I love to speak in front of anyone, in front of mirror, and I am doing the same thing again and again. It really helped me to improve my English speaking and also give me so much confidence that I can speak English very well. And if I am doing this thing in a consistent way, I will be fluent while speaking in English. And I just want to tell you, if you really want to be fluent in English, just try to add new vocabulary words that people can praise you. People can praise your English speaking skills, that you are using a new vocabulary word, also using idiom and phrases, slangs while speaking in English, and you are not taking so much time. You are not fumbling. So that is called the fluency in English. And if you really want to be fluent in English, you can follow these tips at home. You don't need anyone, you just try to do it from yourself. But I really want to mention that you have to do it with a consistent way, and nobody can stop you. If you have a confidence, if you have a faith on yourself, that whatever the situation come in front of me, I am never give up, I never stop. I just try to do as much work as I can, as much hard work as I can, and I want to improve my English speaking. One day I will be fluent while speaking in English at home. That's it from this video. I hope that you like my content. If you have any suggestion, give me a comment, and if you have any query, say comment me in a comment section, so I always try to make a video of that topic. That's it from this video. Do take care of yourself. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Till then, bye bye. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.